You know, I know JP's gonna be like, what'd you fucking say for? But I was actually gonna make that video camel toes. Not as good as the one you did. That was actually a classic. But I got something. Since you did that, I have another video I need to make. Don't want you fuckers seeing where I bank at, so, and it's on my pen. So VidCon is a get-together for all YouTubers. I think you have to have like 10, 15,000 subscribers or something like that to be able to be eligible to go. Well, Anita Sarkeesian rears her ugly head again. You know, I was listening to this game from Pro Tipster. I was listening to this video from Pro Tipster Gaming. By the way, go sub him up. Well, they talked about what happened at VidCon, and Anita Sarkeesian apparently was real offended at Sargon of Akkad, which another real cool YouTuber. Camel, I think you know who he is. I think you've mentioned him in a video before. Was sitting in the front row. Now, anybody who knows about those two know that they've had some disagreements in the past. Sargon's never threatened her like he said that she did. She said that he did. Not to my knowledge. He's generally pretty passive in how he disagrees with people. And later on, when she was sitting on a second committee, or whatever you want to call it, she was sitting on there with a guy named Boogie2988. Now, Boogie2988 is awesome. You should also go sub him up, too. And basically, now you gotta remember, Anita Sarkeesian is the person who publicly puts herself out there. She puts herself out in many ways. She's the one who started the whole Gamergate thing. And she comes out and she says, just go look her up. She says some very, very, very nasty things about people. And then when you strike back, when you say something back, she plays the victim card. Okay, so now we have her talking and Sargon of Akkad sitting there. And in the video, you could see she basically says, you're a trash human being piece of shit. She attacks him. He doesn't say anything. VidCon then tells her that she broke the rules by saying what she said, but then goes, oh, well, we didn't realize there was history between you two. I understand why you felt intimidated. And every other thing they could do to just get the little lady off and let her play the victim card, which she shouldn't have been able to do. She goes out there, she says some vitriolic things, some real nasty things, and then cries when she gets criticized for it. Now, there's a reason why she thinks that she can do this. This feminism right here, this one, the one she's part of, is what's fueling the MGTOW movement. Now, a lot of people who hate MGTOW don't understand what it is. It's a response to this. The very same thing, the very same type of ideology that allows her to believe that she can do what she does. It often comes across, oh, MGTOW, you guys just hate women and whatever. No, that's not true. I don't. At least I don't. I don't hate them at all. What I hate is the system, the court system, and the ideology that's allowing them to do what they're doing. I mean, put it this way. If she disagreed with a man and he turned around to her and says, that you're a piece of shit, worthless garbage, how many white knights or feminists do you think would get up and say something? Probably none, because they're not concerned about what's actually equal. they're concerned about promoting an agenda that promotes genderism, or one gender above another. So you have these group of people these people at VidCon that essentially didn't penalize her for doing what she did at all. And she also had a problem, I guess, with Boogie 2988. Somebody asked him if he had any closing remarks, and she said, or he gave his closing remarks, and then she pulls him over after they're all off the stage, and is mad at him for not giving her time to respond. So I guess essentially mansplaining or something, I don't know. But at what point does this go too far? At what point do we put some kind of restraint on this woman and say, hey, listen, like, you can't continue to be hateful and expect people to not react to what you're doing. You go out there, you say vitriolic things. You get involved in business that definitely isn't yours. And then all of a sudden, when somebody strikes back, here you go. You're a victim. Oh, no, don't hit me. Don't say nothing. Bitch, you put yourself out in public. You are a public figure. Anybody who puts a camera on, who turns on a camera and talks, we're open to criticism. And she does it more and more, and almost on a harassing level. And nobody says anything. Nobody says anything when she does the things that she does. But when you react, all of a sudden, it's bad. All of a sudden, you're the one that's bastardized for reacting. You can't win against her because every person, she's pretty much got everybody brainwashed to believe that she can do no wrong, that she can't say any wrong. And the people who don't stand up against it are afraid to stand up against it because they're afraid that they're going to be bastardized for having an opinion different than hers. So when you want to call out a cyberbully or whatever, that's the shit that she does. That's what she does. Okay? And then she's basically like the schoolyard bully, okay? Except for this one is a bitch. Like, he's a coward. And he punches you, he kicks you, he does all that stuff to you, and the minute you hit him back, he cries and calls his mommy and daddy. That's what Sarkeesian does. That's exactly what she does. And nobody says, and everyone just lets her get away with it. I don't understand this. Okay? I don't understand this. But anyway, I got stuff I gotta do. I gotta go. But I just wanted to give my opinion on it. Oh, and Anita, fuck you.